Good morning, class. Technical drawing, also called engineering drawing or drafting, is the universal language of engineers, architects, and designers. A well-prepared technical drawing communicates exact measurements, shapes, and relationships without words. Everything built in Nigeria, from the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway to the Lekki flyover, from a small house in Enugu to the Abuja National Hospital, began as a technical drawing. WAEC technical drawing tests instrument knowledge, constructions, projections, and drawing standards. Today we start with the essential tools of the trade. Every technical drawing student must know the following instruments, their purposes, and correct usage. Drawing board. Flat, smooth wooden or plastic surface on which drawing paper is fixed. Has a straight working edge or left side for the T-square. Standard sizes: A0, 841 by 1189 mm, A1, A2, A3, A4. WAEC uses A2. Always keep it clean and protected from scratches. T-square. Has a long blade and a short stock head at right angles. The stock rests against the left edge of the drawing board. Used to draw horizontal lines. Never use the T-square as a ruler for measuring, only for horizontal alignment. Set squares, also written set square or triangle. 45° set square, an isosceles right triangle with angles 45°-45°-90°. Used with the T-square to draw lines at 45 degrees, 90 degrees, and combined angles. 30 to 60 degrees set square, a right triangle with angles 30°-60°-90 degree. Used to draw lines at 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, and combined angles. Combined use: by combining the two set squares with the T-square, you can draw lines at 0 degrees, 15 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 75 degrees, 90 degrees, 105 degrees, 120 degrees, 135 degrees, 150 degrees, 165 degrees, and 180 degrees. This covers every 15 degrees increment. Free square, adjustable set square has an adjustable angle, can be set to any angle. Used when specific non-standard angles are needed. Protractor. Semicircular, 180 degrees, instrument for measuring and marking angles. Has degree markings from 0 degrees to 180 degrees, some show 0 to 360 degrees. Inner scale reads left to right, 0 to 180 degrees, outer scale reads right to left, 0 to 180 degrees. How to use: 1. Place center mark of protractor on vertex of angle. 2. Align the baseline, straight edge, along one line. 3. Read where the other line falls on the degree scale. Protractors are for measuring only. Use set squares and compass for constructing angles precisely. Compass, pair of compasses. Used to draw circles and arcs, and to transfer measurements. Has two legs, one with a sharp steel point, pivot, one with a pencil or pen. Large compass for circles, small bar compass for small circles and accurate work. Never force the pivot, it must sit precisely on the center point. Dividers. Similar to compass but both legs have steel points, a no pencil leg. Used only for measuring and transferring distances, never for drawing. To transfer a measurement, open dividers to exact distance on scale, then mark on drawing. Ruler/scale rule. For measuring lengths. Scale rules show multiple scales: 1:1, 1:2, 1:5, 110, 150, 1:100, 1:200, 1:500. 150 scale means 1 mm on paper equals 50 mm in reality. Used for building drawings. Read dimensions by placing scale flat on paper, do not angle it. Pencils. Graded by hardness: 9H, hardest, lightest line, to 9B, softest, darkest line. Technical drawing uses: H or 2H for construction lines, thin, light, HB or H for object lines, medium, B for visible outlines. Always use sharp pencils. Blunt pencils create wide, inaccurate lines. Eraser and erasing shield. Erasing shield has small holes, protects nearby lines while erasing specific ones. Setting square for parallel lines. Slide method. Hold T-square in position, slide set square along T-square blade to draw parallel lines at an angle. Proper care of instruments. 1. Store compass and dividers in a case, never throw loosely in a bag. 2. Sharpen pencils regularly, always before starting a drawing. 3. Never scratch the drawing board surface. 4. Keep T-square and set squares clean, fingerprints and oil smudge drawings. 5. Oil the adjustable joint of the compass occasionally to prevent stiffness. Drawing paper. ISO A-series paper sizes, each half the size of the previous. A0 is equal to 841 by 1189 mm, A1 is equal to 594 by 841 mm, A2 is equal to 420 by 594 mm, A3 is equal to 297 by 420 mm, A4 is equal to 210 by 297 mm. Drawing paper types: cartridge paper, opaque white, standard, tracing paper, translucent, for copying, drafting film, polyester, durable. Drawing lines and weights. Thick lines, 0.7 mm outlines of visible edges. Medium lines, 0.35 mm hatching, dimension lines. Thin lines, 0.18 mm construction lines, center lines, hidden lines. Consistency in line weight is essential for a professional drawing. Line types used in technical drawing. Continuous thick line, visible outlines. Continuous thin line, dimension lines, construction lines. Short dashes, or thin hidden / invisible edges. Long dash, short dash, thin center lines, axis of symmetry. Long dash, 2 short dashes, cutting plane lines. WAEC technical drawing questions on instruments. Question 1. State the angles that can be drawn using a 30 to 60 degrees set square combined with a 45 degrees set square without the T-square. Answer: 15 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 75 degrees, and 90 degrees. By combining the two set squares in different orientations, all these angles, and their supplements, can be drawn directly. Question 2. Differentiate between a compass and a pair of dividers. Answer: a compass has one sharp steel pivot point and one pencil/pen point. It is used to draw circles, arcs, and to transfer distances with a mark. A pair of dividers has two sharp steel points and a no pencil. It is used only for measuring and transferring distances between 2 points without marking a circle. Question 3. What pencil grade would you use for A. Construction lines, B. Visible outlines? Answer: A. 2H or H, hard lead gives thin, light lines suitable for construction work that will be erased. B. HB or H, medium weight gives clear, visible outlines that will be retained in the final drawing. Question 4. A drawing is made at scale 150. If a wall is 4.5 m long, how long is the line drawn for it on the paper? Answer: 150 means 1 mm on paper equals 50 mm actual. Wall length equals 4.5 m equals 4,500 mm, line on paper equals 4,500 divided by 50 equals 90 mm. Question 5. What is the purpose of an erasing shield? Answer: an erasing shield is a thin metal sheet with various small openings, rectangular and circular holes. It is placed over the drawing to cover and protect lines that should be kept while allowing the eraser to reach only the line being removed. This prevents accidentally erasing correct lines that are close to the line being corrected. The ability to use drawing instruments precisely is the foundation of technical drawing. In Nigeria's construction, engineering, and manufacturing sectors, accurate technical drawings are legal documents, contractors build exactly what the drawing specifies. A 1 mm error on a 1:100 drawing represents 100 mm in the real building. Precision matters from the very first lesson. Powered by Lightech Academy academy.lightech.com.ng NERDC-approved SS1 Technical Drawing.